Now, it's a mystery that's been building for more than 500 days. The case of a runaway mini dachshund, Valerie. Now, lost on South Australia's Kangaroo Island, her desperate owners have never stopped looking, and the net is closing in on the furry fugitive.
Missing since late 2023, Valerie escaped her pen while holidaying with owners Georgia and Josh on Kangaroo Island.
We spent 5 days, the rest of our trip, looking for her, but without any luck.
The pair were forced to return home to New South Wales without her, terrified about how their little 4-kilo pocket pup would survive the wilderness.
Oh, you're so fashionable.
We kept getting more and more sightings of her, but any time any human or vehicle would go near her, she would freak out and obviously run away.
A local rescue group stepped in to help with the search, using a cage filled with food, Val's toys and bed to try and tempt her out of hiding.
It really tugs on the heartstrings, that's for sure.
She's captured hearts right around the world.
Australia's most elusive pet.
Her desperate owners remain hopeful they'll be reunited.
As the months wore on, hope only led to more frustration.
One of the things that makes this whole situation really difficult is when we're putting food out in the traps, we're also competing with hundreds of wildlife.
But now, a year and a half on, a breakthrough. Webcam footage capturing Valerie tucking into the snack box left out for her.
Well, there's fresh hope this morning for the owners of Valerie.
Fantastic news off the bat. We have seen her. She's looking really healthy, and from here on forward, it's just little steps, and we'll continue to work away to get her more comfortable.
So, could this slippery little sausage dog's life on the lam be coming to an end?
Well, joining us now is one of Valerie's owners, Georgia Gardner. Georgia, this has been such a long journey for you. What's the last year and a half been like?
Oh, it's been a roller coaster of emotions, that's for sure. From going on holiday and being excited for our holiday to then having our dog go missing and then kind of dealing with the stages of grief of having her missing, and then now to have her sighted and then almost found and looking very optimistic to coming home. It's been a wild ride, that's for sure.
So we have seen this footage that Val has been poking around one of the cages that they set up for her. Now, I'm no expert, and maybe you can answer this for me. Why don't they just run in and grab her when she's near the cage?
It's a very complex case, you know, she's quite small. To just think that it's easy as setting a dog trap. Well, dogs range in sizes. She's about 4 kilos and the size of a 1 litre water bottle. So all of the things that you would usually use to, you know, catch a bigger dog like a Kelpie or a Labrador just aren't going to work in this circumstance. Also, they think a lot about her transition and her behaviour and how she's going to going from being in the wild for a year and a half to coming back into our house. And they've been very, very successful with everything that they've been doing, and seeing her demeanour change and seeing her getting very comfortable with the trap and spending lots of time there.
Georgia, I can't imagine how emotional this would be because it's such an ongoing saga for you. Do you know how on earth this tiny little pup Valerie has survived out there for so long? And is there any small part of you that's like a little bit proud?
Yeah, definitely proud of little Val, especially because when she did live with us, she didn't even like to spend the night out in the yard, let alone over 500 days. Being so small also, although it could be a disadvantage, it's also an advantage. She wouldn't need much food to survive on or much water, likely off roadkill or dam water or different things.
How do you think she's going to go assimilating back into domestic life? What sort of treats have you got in store for her?
I would just love to absolutely give her the biggest hug and the biggest pat and a few treats. You know, she did grow up quite domesticated and quite attached to me. So it'll be interesting to see how she turns out when she does see and smell me in real life.
Well, it's been 2 years already, but have you been given any indication of when Valerie might be returned to you?
I'm not quite sure at this stage. It's almost how long's a piece of string.
That piece of string
we don't want to rush things.
with a box, and then you pull the string.
Oh, well, I'm sure that if you have a great insight into catching wild dachshunds, then you're welcome to go on your own accord and help out Kangala on the island. But we're not sure at this stage. Look, patience is key. We're not trying to rush anything. You know, when we do trap her in the trap, we want it to be one time successful and not have any problems.
Hey, Georgia, are you thinking that if you are reunited with Val, you might just give her a little telling off, just a little one? Be like, don't ever do that again.
I definitely lay awake some nights thinking about our reunite, and I think if dogs could talk, I just want to look at her and be like, "Where have you been?"
She'll be like, "Mum, the things I have seen."
Oh, I can't wait for that conversation.
Well,
Georgia,
seriously, good luck getting reunited too. I do mean that.
Georgia, thank you so much for your
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, get up.
When your dog's been living in the bush and it comes home, how do you say don't go on the couch anymore?
That's right.
When it's been living in dirt.